What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new episode in the 3D series where I'm attempting to play through and show you guys all the awesome courses here on GSPro. For today's video, we are doing a kind of a blast from the past, kind of bringing back something that I used to do, a subscriber requested course. So for today's video, part of the 3D, play 1, 9, and 18 for the most part, and attempt to show you guys all the awesome courses here and me try to get through them the best that I can. But we are playing the Tribute Golf Club. This is in the Colony, Texas. Course designed by Burt Golf. And this request comes courtesy of the OG subscriber, awesome dude, Uneven Par. So shout out to Uneven Par, all the support you've shown the channel throughout the years. The guy's been here since pretty much the beginning. So happy to play anything you may want to see. And the whole reason why we're doing this, Uneven Par said that this is actually Good's home course. So we're going to see what we can do. This first tee shot looks pretty open. That's about the biggest fairway that I've ever seen, I think. But I just did one video quick before this. I played 18 earlier with D-Lud, part of the Gary Golfy Patreon giveaway. All that to say, not exactly fresh. I didn't play the best on the video I just did, so this could get interesting here. But shout out to Uneven Par, and let's get into it on the first hole here. Par 4, 367. Let's hit the flyover. All right, pretty wide open. Don't love that water there, but we'll see what we can do. If I don't hit this fairway, I got trouble. We'll go there. We got room left and right. Maybe a touch more. All right, let's try it. Here we go, Uneven Par. I don't know if we're going to see any 300-yard bombs like Uneven Par's been hitting lately, but we'll try. Oh, no. Well, that's a misread. That ball break. The ball didn't break. Was this the right one? That's strange. That wasn't hit the best, but that definitely wasn't 126 ball speed and 170 carry. I don't think. I was debating calling it quits after the last one. Maybe I should have. That was strange. I don't know why that would have been that significant of a mystery. These balls are still relatively new that I'm using. I'm using like a still somewhat newer sleeve of balls. Oh well. Try to recover. So, a whopping 205 tee shot to start it off, and we in fact did not catch the fairway. Now we've got 163 out of the rough. Thinking 7-iron. Speed's not quite there. I actually hit it pretty good with D-Lud. But I took a little bit of a break in between. Now I'm trying to play again. I probably should have just called it quits like I said, but see if we can get the 7-iron up and over this water. Toey. Should carry though, I think. Wow, just barely. All right, we're dry. 15 yards. It's going to come out right. Going 60 degree. Try to be even par through these 3 holes, ideally. Sit. Right next to the pin, too much. As soon as I hit it, I was trying to do like 12-ish. I hit it 15. All right. Try to make a putt here to save par. 7 feet down 3, so it's going to play 4 or 5 feet. left edge. All right, we made a putt. First hole par, we like that. Flying over the second hole, ninth hole, par 5, 495. Let's hit the flyover. Seemingly pretty open course. I'm sure I've seen Good's videos here, but the course and the name didn't ring a bell, and I can't necessarily say by seeing this that I say, oh no, I remember this course, but pretty cool. Little gazebo things over there. I should say too, should have said at the beginning, uneven par, OG subscriber. I consider him a good friend, and also the first ever member of the channel on top of it. Guy's got a whole bunch of accolades. Also, unfortunately, the accolade of a complete failure, mostly on my part, to get him to be able to do a scramble together on GSPro. He went to a indoor sim spot. I don't know if you guys saw that live stream. Didn't go quite as we had planned, but we're going to do that sooner than later, and we're going to get something figured out. All right. Let's hopefully not get a misread here. Now let's hit a little more solid. Speed's not quite there, but 152.3. A little bit of a baby draw down the middle. Didn't quite hit up on it enough, but that'll work. Rolling out to about 270. Leaves us with 224. Debating running a 3-wood up there, but I think honestly maybe too much club even with a smoother swing. So going 4 hybrid. It is a par 5, so let's get this up there into wedge distance, hopefully. It was hit decent. All right, wedge distance. Kind of swung it a little bit smoother, but that's all we needed. Leaves us with 15 yards. See if I can actually hit my 12, 13 number that I was trying to do last time. It's going to come out a little bit right. So we'll go there. $11. Ooh! All right, that works. We will take the birdie. Third and final hole, 1 under through 2. 18th hole, par 4 from the Tribute, courtesy of Uneven Par. Par 4, 360. Part of the 3T series, I didn't say at the beginning, but whatever course is the most popular throughout the week, just based on the likes on the video, I come out and do a full 18 holes. So this seems like a more reasonable open course. I wouldn't mind playing a full 18 here. Doesn't seem like there's a ton to get into trouble with, although I have found myself in trouble. But I mean, look at even the mini map. Look how big this fairway is. All right, middle of the club face. Oh, it's low and left. That was not a misread. 152, 169. After that one makes me think maybe that first one was right. I don't know. That ball speed, though. It wasn't hit good, but that ball speed was way too low, I think, on that first one. All right. A little bit more into this green than I would have liked from 360. That only went 207. 169 in the air. 170. Usually, this would be 8-iron territory, but I think I'm just going to go 7. Uneven par. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I hit like 5 inches behind that ball. Well, I'm calling it quits after this one. I was going to play one more maybe, but oh, man. 65. That was one of the worst chunks I've hit in a very, very, very long time. All right. Dial it back in here. 56 degree. Try to hit this about 60. Or 40. That's going to be a fun putt. I'm just going to blame the square. I've hit perfect shots on all these. The square is not reading right. When in doubt, blame the equipment. What the heck is this thing doing? I'm going, I might even need to be more. That's a massive ridge. I'm going like outside the inner circle. I'm going like over here, I think. Wow, so this is 61 feet and it's up 2 feet 4 inches, so that's another 24, 28. It's like a 90 footer. Okay. Told you guys the square was acting up. I have no idea if that was hard enough, too hard, too soft. Sit. Honestly, not terrible. That's very much a hit and hope situation. All right, for bogey. 7 feet 3 inches, playing 6 feet 3 inches. Go about there, I think. Maybe even a touch more, just outside the cup. Right there. Come on. Get this to go for bogey. Finish. Even par, unlike uneven par for the round. Well, uneven par it is. So, from the Tribute Golf Club in the Colony, Texas, course designed by Burt Golf, courtesy of the OG member and subscriber, Uneven Par. Shout out to you, buddy. Really appreciate, like I said, on YouTube, off YouTube, all the support you've shown, hearing me out sometimes when I've been needed someone to talk to, all that good stuff. Just appreciate you, buddy. But this is Good's home course that we did not exactly do it justice. So we had a par on 1, birdie on 9, and then a double. Yikes, on 18. Take a look at these stats, I guess. 1 par, 1 birdie, 1 double, 271 longest drive. I don't hate that. 239 average. I do not like that. 152.43 was the average, and then 152.54 was the best. 9 feet of total putting, 5 putts, about 15 minutes on the gameplay. 1 out of 3 greens regulation, and 2 out of 3 fairways. How we hit 2 out of 3? I mean, I guess the fairways were massive, but that was pretty bad. So I'm going to go ahead and quit while I'm behind and not try to force any more videos when I'm not playing good. So that's it for me. And hopefully you guys enjoyed another installment here of the 3-to-T, and also kind of bringing back the subscriber requested series. So my goal is to get through, my goal is to get through all these courses eventually. So if you guys have any course requests like Uneven Par did, let me know down below in the comments. Just give me the name of the course, the location, and a little bit of background information of why you want me to play it, just so similar to like the Good course, I can just relay the information for anyone else watching. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Again, major shout out to Uneven Par. Shout out to the other members as well, which Uneven Par is. Very thankful for that. And like I always say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys the next course.